a good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we are getting ready for game number 5 of 7 games here at the A-Town Holiday Classic here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, as I'll be taking you along here as we're hanging out the rest of the night for the rest of these ball games as we get ready for Central Southeastern. The Panthers, they're going to be taking on the Byron Tigers. Byron will be the home team here on the scoreboard. The Byron Tigers in their home whites, while Central Southeastern warming up in their black uniforms with gold numbers. And we're about ready to get to the starting lineups here, which will be a good thing. Central Southeastern, their entire roster, it's basically a football team, the amount of girls that they've got on their roster here tonight. And don't know which ones to put down on my score sheets because I'll probably put the wrong one. So we're about ready to get those starting lineups underway. We'll start, I believe, with Central Southeastern. They're taking some final warm-up shots, but about ready to get going here tonight. Good to have everybody along. Feel free to get into the comments. We've already got folks in the comments before we even went on. Kenneth joining us here this evening says, thanks for the stream. Let's go Central Southeastern, especially Lauren Miller, the 5'11 senior, number 2. All right, well, I'll put her down on the list there because that sounds like a very important player there for the Panthers here this evening. We're about ready to get the rest of the starters here as we've got under a minute to go here. We'll get the starting, get the records for each side. That was something I didn't do as I was getting ready for this ball game. Byron comes into this one 7-0. They are taking on Central Southeastern, who their record is not up on Max Preps here. So if somebody's got the record for Central Southeastern, I would certainly appreciate it here. For Byron, though, they'll start with the starting lineup there. Number 4, number 12. Let's get the rest of the numbers at least. Number 13. Then I'll tell you who the others are, what the names are for them. And the last one walking out to the floor there. So we've got number 4, Macy Grohering. Hopefully I got that right there. Can't even read my own handwriting. Number 12 is Carson Bielskis. Number 13 is Bryn Green. Number 21 is Malia Morton. And number 22, Aubrey Fuller. For Central Southeastern, it is number 1, Carly Peters. Number 2, it is Lauren Miller. Number 10 is Claire Houston. Number 15, that is Kaylee Bachhold. And then number 30 out there is Agnes. Oh, that is going to be quite the name there. Jennenbacher. All right. I think I got those right. If I didn't, well, feel free to correct me. I am happy to be corrected because I am one of the worst when it comes to names at certain times here. So good to have everybody along. Again, let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, like Kenneth did just before the stream. As the tip-off is won by Byron, they'll take it right to left. Again, Byron coming into this one undefeated. I don't know what Central Southeastern has their record at. If somebody's got it, feel free to leave it in the comments. There's a shot. That one's up no good, and an early foul called. That'll be a foul on Central Southeastern. The Panthers. That'll be a foul on number 30, Agnes Jennenbacher. That's her first. The junior. First free throws of this ball game. That one no good by Macy Grohering. As the second free throw, that one also no good, and the rebound comes out. Here comes Central Southeastern moving quickly. That one poked out of bounds, and that will keep it here. As that one off the hands of Central Southeastern. Double team comes by Byron. Inside on the baseline, now kicking it out. There's a 3 on the way. That one rattles out, no good. Offensive rebound, and the shot goes up, and the shot goes in for Lauren Miller. We were told to keep an eye out for Lauren Miller here today by Kenneth in the comments. And she gets the first basket here tonight. 2-0 our score. Central Southeastern with the early lead. Right side, kicking it. Baseline, there's a jumper on the way. That one is up and good. That is Malia Morton tying things up. A nice answer by the Tigers. Into the corner it goes. Getting it to Kaylee Bachhold. Good movement there. That one tipped, nearly stolen. It is stolen away. Here comes Malia Morton. 1-on-2 the other way, kicks it out. There's a right wing three on the way. That one no good, and the rebound comes out to Central Southeastern. And there's a three on the way in the corner. That one also no good. Offensive rebound again. Boy, the rebounding has been really good here so far for Central Southeastern. Pass goes inside. It's poked, stolen away. Here comes Byron the other way. Moving 2-on-2 and slowing it down, getting it left wing. There's a three on the way, and it's up and good. Aubrey Fuller gets it to go for the Tigers, and a quick timeout is called. Byron with the lead. A 30-second timeout. We'll take 15. Back after this, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. First quarter in our 5th game of the day. Should be the 6th, but it is the 5th. Because one game was canceled here earlier today. One of the teams unable to make it, thus unable to play here at the Holiday Classic here at A-Town. Good ball movement, Central Southeastern. They are moving right inside, putting up the shot, Lauren Miller. That one's no good, but a foul. And Miller's going to go to the line for the Panthers. Panthers and the Tigers doing battle here. And the foul was on the floor, so inbounding the ball will be Carly Peters, missed the S on my score sheet. Shot no good, and the rebound comes out to Byron. Here they come. There's Malia Morton. Boy, she's got some speed. Slows it down, though, and trying to look for some help. Gets it up top. Byron kicks it into the corner. There's a three on the way. Morton's shot's no good. The rebound comes out to Peters. Carly Peters bringing it back, 5.5 minutes to go. A 5-2 lead for Byron. That timeout, by the way, was called. We'll get that on the scoreboard there. Central Southeastern with the timeout. 5:20 to go here. Peters at the free throw line, kicks it right side into the corner. Now to Miller. Nice pass inside, cutting to the basket, laying it up and in. Easy shot there. That is Sophia McCracken. Actually, no, that is a Kaylee Bachhold. Wrong side there. Was looking at the wrong roster. Basket is good. Central Southeastern trails by just one now. 5-4, under 5 minutes to go. There's a baseline play. Nice look there. That one up and good. Macy Grow-Herring gets her first basket. It's 7-4. Tigers with the 3-point lead. Battle for the loose ball. It's taken away by the Tigers. 2-on-2 the other way. Morton's got it. Right side, driving the baseline, kicks it out. That one intercepted by Peters. Here comes Carly Peters the other way. That one out of bounds. That'll stay here with Central Southeastern. Couple substitutions checking in for the Panthers. That is Lexi Nealcamp and number 32, that's Amanda Stevens. A lot of size on the Central Southeastern side. And that one's stolen away. Here comes Malia Morton again. She's causing all sorts of problems here on the defensive side for Central Southeastern. As that one, a little floater on the way. That one rattles home. Macy Grow-Herring, another basket. And Byron with their biggest lead. They lead it by 5 as that one out of bounds. And it will be Tiger basketball. Amanda Stevens Write that down on my roster, and then we'll be all caught up. Inbounds pass, 3:56 to go. As Grow Herring bringing it up the floor. Good to have everybody along here. Some good basketball awaits, including the nightcap. The host A-Town taking on Washington tonight, as that one nearly thrown away. One other game, it'll be Brown County and Morton. That pass inside, cutting to the basket, laying it up and in. Oh, what a play by Macy Grow Herring. She's got 6 here in the early going, and the Tigers have a 7-point lead. It's 11-4. Right side it goes, back to Stevens. There's a 3 on the way for Miller. That one no good. Battle for the rebound. Tigers thought they had it for a moment. Peters comes away with it, and it's poked out of bounds by Byron. 3:08 to go, first quarter, 11-4 the score. And Kenzie Limke into the game for Byron. Number 5 for the Tigers. 3 minutes to go. Up top it's Stevens, tried to get it inside. It's poked and stolen away. Another nice defensive play by the Tigers. Here they come in transition. Driving again, Grow Herring, a little floater, gets it to go. Macy Grow Herring is red hot right now, right side, 13-4 the lead. It's poked, stolen away. Here comes Malia Morton the other way, all the way to the basket. She lays it up and in. 15-4, Tigers lead. Malia Morton, her second basket here in the ball game. As Lauren Miller struggles with it, loses the handle. Byron's got it again, another steal. Morton's got it, 2:20 to go first quarter. 15-4 the start. It's a 10-0 run here for the Tigers. It's thrown out of bounds off the hands of the Panthers. Checking into the ball game here for Byron, that'll be Bryn Green. So she'll check back in, 2:12 to go. Offense sputtering here a little bit for Central Southeastern. Trying to find a way to crack the code on this Byron defense. Here's Malia Morton driving all the way to the basket, lays it up with the right hand. Oh, what a play, Malia Morton. Getting that one to go, 17-4. There's a quick 3 in transition. Oh, a much needed basket. That one is good, 17-7 our score. Nice shot there by Carly Peters. Her first basket of the ball game. There's Morton, a little floater from the right elbow. And that one's up and good. Back and forth we go now, 19-7. As Malia Morton with 8, Macy Grow Herring with 8 for Byron, first quarter. Nearly 2 players in double figures before the end of the first. That pass inside, nice look, puts it up, and that one no good. Nice play, though. Amanda Stevens going to go to the line. Got to get plays like that if you're Central Southeastern. They've been trying to get it inside to Stevens. But she's 6'1", the senior, as the entire roster for Central Southeastern coming over to talk with head coach Matt Long as the first free throw's up and good. Stevens, her first basket of the ball game. 19-8, now the score. 1:22 to go. Amanda Stevens, second free throw. It's good. 2 easy free throws there for Stevens. And the lead back down to 10. Big run by Byron here in this quarter. Oh, what a pass! Baseline! Laying it up and in. Lady Marchini gets that one to go. A nice pass to the baseline. Boy, the Tigers offense. Thing of beauty. There's a 3 on the way. That one rattles out. The rebound out of bounds. Who's going to have it? The official, I think, said Byron, and that is indeed the case. So Byron will have it. Moving right to left. Under a minute to go, first quarter. 21-9 the score. A massive run. A 12-0 run by Byron earlier in the quarter. There's a floater on the way. Grow Herring's got another basket. Macy Grow Herring in double figures already. It's 23-9. Up top, left side. Good ball movement here by the Panthers. Lauren Miller, fall away shot. That one's no good. And the rebound comes out to the Tigers. 23 seconds to go. Shot clock is off, so Byron can have the last shot if they so choose. 15 seconds. That's poked and stolen away. Peters comes away with it. 2-on-1 the other way. Here's Miller going all the way to the basket, laying it up and in. Lauren Miller with her second basket. And the Panthers are down 12, 23 to 11. There's a three for Morton at the buzzer. That's no good. And that'll end a wild offensive first quarter. 23 to 11 the score. We go to the second quarter. Back after this, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we get ready for the second quarter. A lot of offense in that first quarter, especially for Byron. Their offense, the way they ran their offense was a thing of beauty, let me tell you. That was methodical, a lot of that first quarter. 10 points already for Macy Grow-Herring, 8 points from Aaliyah Morton, 3 points for Aubrey Fuller, and 2 points for Lainey Marchini. Or Marchini, however you want to say it. I'm going to say Marchini unless I'm told wrong, because it sounds more fun to say. Central Southeastern led by Lauren Miller. She's got 4, 3 points for Carly Peters, 2 points for Amanda Stevens, 2 points for Kaylee Bachhold. Double team comes as that one thrown off the kneecap of one of the Tigers, Aubrey Fuller. 7:51 to go here, and we're back getting ready to get back underway. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for. Maybe let us know how much ice you got on your stuff outside. Boy, that ice storm was something, man. Ooh. No fun. I don't mind dealing with snow, but, man, when you start dealing with ice, that's a whole different animal as that one's thrown away for the Panthers. Back into the ball game is Lexi Nealcamp, number 20. Lainey Marchini back into the ball game. PA announcer saying Marchini. I better go with Marchini before I get yelled at. I already butchered one name in the last game. Let's not do it in this game. Here comes Grow-Herring, and she tried to throw it right off of the, oh, what a play. My goodness, a little floater. Everything's going in for Macy Grow-Herring. She's got 12, and the lead is 14 for the Tigers. Good ball movement there. There's a left wing three on the way for Peters. That one's no good, and the rebound comes out to Grow-Herring. She's got it, kicks it left side. That one's stolen away by Nealcamp. Stops. Good call there. Instead of pushing, potentially causing a turnover. Nice play, cutting to the basket, laying it up and in is Carly Peters. Carly Peters, her second basket. She's got 5 to lead the way for the Panthers. And it's back to a 12-point game, 25-13. Driving to the basket, high off the glass, and laying that one up and in is Carson Bielskis, and now they say no basket. They're going to say no basket because that one went high, a little too high off the glass. So take the bucket away. Carson Bielskis. Might have got robbed on that one. I don't know. Oh, what a play. Even though the basket doesn't count, that was still a nice look. 6:40 to go here, second quarter. 25-13. Here's Miller losing the handle. A nice poke there. That's Grow-Herring. She's going one-on-one the other way, and a foul is called. Carly Peters going to pick up the foul. Not a lot of fouls in that first quarter. Like to see that. Some good basketball between the two sides. Carly Peters picks up her first, though. Team's first. And that will be up to the line. Macy Grow-Herring already with 12 points. Now she's got 13. Half the team's points. As many points as the Panthers have here in this ball game. 6.5 to go, and that one rattles out, no good. Rebound comes out to Lauren Miller. Peters now with it, across the timeline, gets a screen from Stevens, right side, thought about it, driving inside, tries to get that one even further inside. We got a foul. From the Panthers, I would consider maybe kicking it out a little bit more. They had an open look on the left wing on that last possession. I don't know if they didn't see him or what the case was. But Claire Houston was wide open. There she is again. They've got the look if they want to take it. Driving to the basket's Lauren Miller, and the shot no good. And the rebound comes out to the Tigers. 6:03 to go. 26-13. And a nice pass there to Morton. A little turnaround hook shot. That one's up and good. Malia Morton is in double figures. 28-13. And it's stolen away again by the Tigers. Feels like the Panthers are rushing things a little too much for their own good. A three from the right wing. It's Grow-Herring again. Oh, this girl doesn't miss. She's got 16 here tonight. 5.5 to go here, second quarter. 31-13, excuse me. Panthers looking desperately for an answer. That pass inside, getting it to Peters, puts up the shot. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound comes out to the Tigers. Here they come again. There's Fuller. That one poked out of bounds. And they say Malia did not touch it. Malia Morton. Kenzie Lemke checking in for Byron. Also Lainey Martini. She's in as well. 5:07 to go here, second quarter. 31-13. Macy Grow-Herring, my goodness, have a day. She's already got 16 points, outscoring the entire Panthers roster. There's a three on the way for Morton. That one's no good. Fight for the rebound. Still scrapping for it. Coming away with it are the Tigers. There's a three on the way. That one off the back rim, no good. Good box out there by, I believe. Oh, there's a nice pass too. Carly Peters lays it up and in. Nice job running that fast break. That was Lexi Nealcamp with the box out, by the way. And the Panthers finally on the board. 31-15. 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. We got a whistle. And we got a timeout, it looks like, by Byron. Full timeout. We'll take it as well. Back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. 4.5 to go here in quarter number 2. Byron with the big lead here, 31-15. Macy Grow-Herring leading the way here with 16 points already for the Tigers. Everything she's putting up looking really good. Malia Morton also in double figures. You get 2 starters in double figures in the first half. Feeling pretty good. By the way, worth noting, Illinois taking on the #1 team in the country in college basketball. I'll be following that very closely. It's 12-9 Illinois in the early going of that one. Malia Morton in the corner, kicks it back up top. Bryn Green, she's going to shoot a 3 at the end of the shot clock. That's no good, and it didn't hit the rim, so they have to inbound it because it's a shot clock violation. 4:14 to go here, second quarter. Did they call a foul on Macy Grow-Herring? It sounds like they did. They called a foul on Macy Grow-Herring. I didn't see anything, but nonetheless, Tigers have a foul now. Or no, she checked back into the game. There's a three on the way for Peters. And that one's a corner three. It's up and good. Carly Peters is in double figures. And that cuts the lead down to 13, 31-18. Putting up the shot. Grow-Herring again. Oh, she's just making it look so easy. Macy Grow-Herring, another basket. 33-18. Up top, Peters. And looking inside for Miller. Oh, nearly saved it, but it is on the baseline. Turnover into the ball game for Central Southeastern, number 34. That is Kara Stevens. Got Amanda and Kara in the game here today. And a whistle and a 5-second call. 3.5 to go. 5-second call, a turnover by the Tigers. Lead down to 15. They've led by as much as 18 here in this game. Have the Byron Tigers. Their offense is just a thing of beauty right now. 34 into the game. That is Kara Stevens, as I said. The shot goes up, and it rattles home. It's Lauren Miller. She's got another basket. My mouse was backwards. Can't do a whole lot there. Back to a 13-point game. Little 5-0 burst here for the Panthers. Driving is Malia Morton. That shot no good. Rebound comes out, Neil Camp. She's got it. Little behind the back dribble and poked away. Stolen by Aubrey Fuller. Battle for it on the floor. And we got a tie up, and the possession arrow will give it to Byron. 33-20 the score. Tigers did call a timeout earlier in this quarter. I'll update that on the scoreboard. Back into the ball game. Agnes Jennenbacher, I believe, back out on the floor here for. Nope, that is Lexi Nealcamp, number 20. All right, my apologies. For Byron, Carson Bielski's back into the game. Number 12, you see her right there, guarding the inbounds pass. For the Panthers, that one goes to Peters. Central Southeastern a chance to cut into this one even more here. Has that one up top. Kicks it left side. 24 on the shot clock. Still got plenty of time. There's Peters from the free throw line. That one off to the right, no good. Battle for the rebound again. We got another tie-up. And I think we've got another tie-up here. They're coming in, and they're going to have a conversation. One official call, they called a foul. We'll take a look, or they're going to add some time back onto the shot clock. 2.5 minutes to go here, 33-20. Good to have everybody along. Feel free to get into the comments here. Let us know your reaction to this game. Offensive shootout here for Macy Grow-Herring, at least. She's got 18 points already here in the first half. Could be on pace for a legendary day here for the Byron Tigers. Well, they'll inbound it here. 2:30, so they reset the shot clock. It's up to 35. Here's Peters on the inbounds pass. Right side, there's a three. That one on the way. Nealcamp, it's no good. Battle for the rebound. The Tigers come away with it. 2:20 to go. Gets it to Grow-Herring. Here she goes into the corner. That is Morton, a three from the corner. It's up and good. It's Malia Morton. If it's not one, it's the other. Morton's got 13. And the lead back up to 16, 36-20. Handoff, gets it to Miller, back into the corner to Peters. Central Southeastern looking for some help and then throwing that one into the stands. A little too tall for Lexi Nealcamp. 1:51 to go here, first half. 36-20, Byron with the lead. Checking in for Central Southeastern, that is Kaylee Bockhold, number 15. And with 1:50 to go here, Tigers looking to extend their lead. It's been as high as 18 at one point. They led 31-13. Chance to match that or even take it one step further with a three-point basket. That one tipped out of bounds. earlier winners here in this shootout. We'll go through, or the Holiday Classic. We'll talk about that at the half, as well as take a look at some of the numbers. Inside, out, the inbounds pass goes to Grow Herring. She's going to cut inside all the way to the basket and laying it up, no good, but a foul. Boy, pressing the issue there. Macy Grow Herring. That is a foul on Agnes Jennenbacher. That's her second, team's second. And the first free throw, that one's no good. If there's 1 point of criticism, I guess, for Grow Herring, it's been at the free throw line. 1 of 2, now 1 of 3. Second free throw, that one off the back rim, now 1 of 4. And an over the back call on Malia Morton. That is indeed the call, so another foul on the Tigers. Morton picks up her first, team second. Here's Peters. If you're Central Southeastern, you'd like a couple of stops. Oh, there's a nice pass inside. Jennenbacher, the shot no good, but a foul. You'd like a couple of baskets and a couple of stops here if you're Central Southeastern. You're not going to get it all back at once. That'll be a foul on Bryn Green, number 13, her first, team's third. And the first free throw, Jennenbacher, halfway down and out. Agnes Jennenbacher, no score in this one for her. She misses the second. Malia Morton with the rebound. Can't really afford to be missing those free throws when you're trying to come back. 36-20, 1:10 to go. Nice pass to the baseline, kicks it into the corner. Good ball movement here for Byron. Morton, oh, they were looking for Morton. Instead, they throw it away. Peters gets it to Jennenbacher up the floor, a bump and a foul. That'll be the fourth foul on the Tigers. And with 58.5 seconds to go, Grow Herring will check back into the ball game. That foul is on number 12 for Byron. That is Carson Bielski's second. Inside pass, now gets it outside. There's a three on the way, right wing. That one halfway down, no good. Rebound. That looked good off the fingertips. Fooled me. Good look by Kaylee Bachhold. 45 seconds to go, opening half. There's a jumper, mid-range. That one no good by Aubrey Fuller, and the rebound comes out to the Panthers. 4-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Miller. She goes to the baseline. And turning around, putting up the shot. Lauren Miller, the fall-away shot. That one's up and good. Lauren Miller's got 8 points. And the lead, 36-22 now for the Tigers, and an offensive foul. So Central Southeastern could have another chance with 17 seconds to go. That foul will be on number 21, Malia Morton. That's her second. Team's fifth. It's an offensive foul, so it will not be free throws. But that will put the Panthers in the bonus if they try to go get a foul here in the last 15 seconds. Now 10 seconds, losing the handle. Battle for the basketball, and we've got a tie-up, and it'll give it to Byron. So a turnover by Central Southeastern. 36-22, 7.2 seconds to go. Aubrey Fuller will come inbound the basketball. As the Tigers will look to add to their lead going into half. Trying to get this one in. That one nearly stolen away. Morton gets it left side. It's poked. Morton's got it again. 2 seconds to shoot. 3 on the way. That one a little too long by Aubrey Fuller, and that'll end our first half. What a first half it was for Macy Grow Herring and crew, as the Byron Tigers leading this one 36-22. We will take a break. We'll get to another one of our interviews here with our wonderful sponsor, MDH. And we will then come back and take a look at the numbers and go over some of the scores from earlier today. 36-22, Byron leading Central Southeastern on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
And welcome back. I'm here with Emily Alden now. And Emily, patient advocate, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds like a title that encompasses a whole lot. Let's first put it in simple words if you can, and then we'll kind of go in depth with it a little bit.
Yes, as the patient advocate, there is a lot to do in the role, but it's a fantastic opportunity. So generally speaking, I will help patients. I will talk about the service that they have here and just in general measure the patient experience for the entire organization.
Well, speaking of knowing the entire organization, kind of the theme has been everybody knows everybody at MDH because you're a smaller rural hospital, even though MDH offers a lot. You literally have to probably know everybody or most everybody because you need to know what each thing's going to happen if that patient's dealing with it.
Yes, that's very true. When I first stepped into the role about a year ago, it was really an interesting and fantastic opportunity to get to know all of the departments, how they work together and individually, and just to see the well-oiled machine.
Well, patient care, obviously, at a hospital is key. You're a key part of that. What is it about patient care at MDH that makes MDH special?
Service excellence internally to provide the best patient care is top of mind here for all of our staff across every single level, every single department, and the organization as a whole. It's a big focus. So we make sure that we take care of our patients and that way they have the best experience possible. We're very open to feedback. We always want to improve in areas that we can improve. So we always have open ears. We always appreciate the feedback that we receive.
You are working with all departments. And when a patient comes in, let's say they come into the ER, and then they come to ICU, and then they go to the floor, your job kind of is to let the patients know what you can do, right, or what you offer, or what they can do. Am I missing that? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, our case management department is instrumental with that side of things. Every once in a while, I'll step in and just check in on patients, see how their experience overall is going, to collect that feedback and see if we can implement any changes to make it even better.
So you deal with patients in so many different departments, and really they can go all the way from getting here in the ER to physical therapy on the way out, right?
Yes, absolutely. So MDH has a lot to offer our patients. So while you're here, if you're just running in for some outpatient tests, whether it's lab work or visiting our radiology department, convenience clinic, visiting your primary care provider over at MDH Family Clinic, emergency room, labor and delivery. There are so many different departments that work so well together, and our team is a family. The organization in itself is a family, and so everybody does a great job at trying to understand what departments do that aren't their own, so that way we can make it a seamless experience for our patients.
Well, and then as a patient advocate, right, you just kind of all that together and look at it, right, and then see as patient A comes through, what can we do to make patient B, who might follow them, a little bit better next time?
Absolutely.
So as you do that, what kind of things do you look for? I mean, what I would imagine with MDH as it continues to improve, you start looking for smaller things, right? So the obvious things are maybe gone. So then you start looking at little things to make the sometimes the worst experience of their life, right, a little bit better as they work through.
Yes, most definitely. So you never know what kind of day somebody's having when they walk through our doors, and you don't know what they're necessarily here for. So it's important to keep an open mind and take a look at what can we ask them that's specific to their experience. Why are they here? Comfort them and make sure that we ask the right questions so that we can purposefully pull out information that we can work on.
Yeah, and I think we've talked a lot about different things from different people. You're, besides Bill, the CEO, you're the one person that kind of helps with, like, it gets your hands in a little bit of everything as far as the patient is concerned. Everybody's talked about it being a family, and you've even mentioned it being a family. Does the fact that everybody knows everybody as far as employees, from the CEO down to the CNAs, does that kind of make your job a little bit easier?
Absolutely. When you're a family, you care about each other, and we are all here for one purpose, and that is to provide the best experience for our patients that we possibly can. So when you are a tight-knit family, it's just great to be, we're a community, a family, a community, and we are here to serve our patients. And when everybody has that one purpose, it's a great feeling.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you stopping and talking to us, and keep fighting for the patients.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
We'll be back after this.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
I have to look. I think there's a boys game on Friday. Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we are at the half of our fifth game of the day, as the Byron Tigers leading the Panthers of Central Southeastern 36-22. And it was an offensive showcase for Byron. More specifically, it was for Macy Grow-Herring, as she had 18 points in just the first half. I think she had 12 after the first quarter. My memory serves me right. She put on a clinic for the Tigers. For the Tigers as well, another scorer in double figures. That was Malia Morton. She had 13. You got 31 of the 36 points between just the two scorers there for the Tigers. It was Aubrey Fuller with 3, 2 points also for Lainey Marchini. For Central Southeastern, their leading scorer, Carly Peters, she had a pretty good first half. She had 10 points. Can't complain about that. Lauren Miller also had 8. Problem was they didn't get a lot of help after that. It was 2 points for Kaylee Blockhold and 2 points for Amanda Stevens. That is your scoring breakdown here as we're at the A-Town Holiday Classic here at A-Town High School. As first game of the day went to Lewistown, I don't have the final score of that game. Hey, were you here for the first game today? What was the final score of that Lewiston-Orion game? 53-22. 53-22. Lewistown defeats Orion in that one. So just was able to finally get that that score there. Probably should have done that during the halftime interview that we did right there, but that is my bad. Then we had our Erie Prophetstown Illini West game. That was canceled. One of the teams unable to make it here today because of Old Mother Nature. So that is certainly understandable. 54-48. Monmouth Roseville got the win over Knoxville, and then a close contest against Sherrard and Havana. Sherrard squeaks by, getting the win, 49-47. Then Macomb, in our last ball game, dominates Rock Ridge, 44-23. I tell you, that Macomb team, that's a very good ball club right there. So looking forward to maybe seeing more basketball from them as we go down the stretch. Thanks for joining us, though, on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. We are just about ready to get underway here in the third quarter. We'll take one more break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half as the Tigers leading the Panthers 36-22. Back after this, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you, and we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. As we're about ready to get things back underway here in our third quarter of action, as the Byron Tigers, undefeated, by the way. Byron coming into this one. They are 7-0 this season. and look to make it 8-0 here. 7-0. Byron, let me take a look here, see if I can get some more info on them. I thought I had some info, but I did not. Anyway, Byron comes into this one 7-0. The Tigers, their last win against Genoa Kingston. They've been rather dominant. You look at some of their scores here. North Boone, 61-21. Pearl City, 55-18. Dakota, 53-18. This is a dominant ball club here from Byron, Illinois, as we're underway here in the third quarter. And we've got a turnover by Central Southeastern, and we're back underway. 7:50 to go here, third quarter, as the inbounds pass. A little full court pressure from the Panthers. Gets it in to Grow Herring. Peters guarding her. 18 points for Macy Grow Herring. 13 points from Aaliyah Morton, who now has the ball. Nice pass inside. Kicks it back out. Thought about shooting it. Morton's now got it. Here's Grow Herring with 13 to shoot. Driving, baseline, all the way to the basket, laying it up. That one no good by Bryn Green, and we've got a foul. And that'll send it the other way. Offensive foul on Byron. That'll be on number 21, Malia Morton. That's her third. Her third, team's first. I know we have a boys' game next week, right?
Yeah, Friday.
Is that the only one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They got a couple away games, but the only home game is tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Friday, and then Saturday the tournament.
We're just trying to figure out schedules here on TSSR. Boss was here just a moment ago, was asking, and I was like, honestly, I don't remember.
Yeah, I pulled up the schedule. The only time is Friday the 20th and then Saturday the Western game.
And then we'll be here for the Great Western Shootout. So another full day of basketball. That was coming up next weekend as a travel is called on Lauren Miller.
And then on the 16th, the girls and boys play both in varsity only.
But that's on the road. We could probably do that if we really wanted to, as that one's poked out of bounds.
For the girls. So I'll keep you updated.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm sure I'll figure something out trying to follow that one. 7:03 to go here, third quarter. We're back at it here. Again, we probably should have figured out those logistics during the halftime. That one poked away. Lauren Miller turns it over. Here's Grow Herring the other way. And, oh my, that's halfway down and out. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. And we've got another foul. That'll be on Aubrey Fuller. That's her first. Team's second already. Team's third, matter of fact, for Byron. That's 3 fouls on the Tigers. They did use a timeout. I don't know how I added another timeout back. Here's Miller, gets it into the corner, left side to Peters. Nice pass, cutting to the basket. Miller puts it up and in. Lauren Miller gets that one to go, and the Panthers cutting it to 12. This team not going away quite yet. Right side, driving, kicks it into the corner. Thought about shooting. Marchini puts up the shot. That one's no good. Rebound, here come the Panthers, pushing the issue a little bit. Oh, tried to get it to Agnes Jennenbacher, and a battle for the basketball on the floor. And that one thrown out in front, 2-on-2 the other way. It's poked out of bounds. A nice play there by Carly Peters, saving the fast break. 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. 36-24. Byron outscoring Central Southeastern in the first quarter, 23-11. Then it was 13-11 in the second quarter. Byron outscored them as well. Right side, it's that one no good by Grow Herring, and the rebound comes out to Lauren Miller. Here they come the other way. Nice move to the Panthers, and Jennenbacher puts that one up no good. 5:40 to go here, third quarter. Bringing it back. Here are the Tigers kicking it out into the corner. There's a wide open look, a 3 on the way for Fuller. That one's no good, and the rebound comes out to Miller. Kicks it right side. Carly Peters with it. I like what Central Southeastern's doing, though, trying to push the issue here and force Byron to be on their heels a little bit. That's already the 4th foul, by the way, on the Tigers here in this quarter. Despite what my scoreboard says, it says 4. It'll be a timeout by the Tigers. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. 3rd quarter of action as the Byron Tigers still not running away with this one quite yet. The Panthers of Central Southeastern keeping their head above water here a little bit. They've only outscored Byron here in the quarter 2-0, but they've gotten the Tigers into a little bit of foul trouble, as you can see there. 4 fouls on the Tigers with 5:20 to go, so they'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way. That one inside to Jennenbacher. Oh, tried to get that extra pass, get it to Miller, and that one's no good. And a turnover, and then a nice defensive play there by Miller, poking that one out of bounds. 5:10 to go, 3rd quarter. Aubrey Fuller will inbound the basketball here for Byron, as that one goes to Macy Grow-Herring. Grow-Herring with 18 points here in the game. Kicks it into the corner. Thought about shooting it. Instead, Marchini kicks it out. Back to Grow-Herring. Under 5 minutes to go. Grow-Herring loses the handle. Has to pick it up. Nice pass to the baseline, then kicks it back out. Might have got away with the travel there. There's a pump fake and a drive. Left-handed. Oh, what a shot. That one's up and good. Aubrey Fuller gets that to go. How in the world did she get that one up, much less get it to the basket? 38-24, Aubrey Fuller going to the line. And the free throw, that one no good. A rebound comes out to the Panthers. 38-24. That was a good look there, and that one into the corner. Checking into the game, Amanda Stevens. Like to see her get some touches on the inside here, trying to keep the Tigers in that foul trouble there. Claire Houston had the last foul here. And that one into the corner. There's a 3 on the way for Marchini. That one's no good. Offensive rebound, fighting with the 2 teammates there. Kenzie Lemke comes away with it. Pump fake, drives, picks up the dribble. Looking for help. That one stolen away for a moment, and Jennenbacher comes away with it. 4:05 to go, 3rd quarter. Gets it right side. Neil Camp now gets it to Peters in the corner, excuse me. Words are hard. Jennenbacher tried to get it inside to Miller. That one thrown off of the Tigers, out of bounds. Bryn Green the last to touch it. 38-24 the score. Good crowd on hand for Central Southeastern, comparing, based on the circumstances. There's a 3 on the way for Lexi Nealcamp, and she gets it to go. And here come the Panthers, down 11. 38-27. Down 11. And losing the handle is Grow-Herring. Stevens comes away with it and then throws it off the head of Jennenbacher. There's a 3 on the way for Peters. Oh, that one left wing, no good. We got a foul called. That'll be a foul on number 20, Lexi Nealcamp. Her first, team second. 3:22 to go, 3rd quarter. Good to have you along here as we cover the A-Town Holiday Classic. We'll have the Great Western Shootout next week here on TSSR. Excited to cover that one as well, potentially. It would appear that I have misspoken and said a name wrong again. I'll get to that in just a second. That one up and no good by Aubrey Fuller. Rebound comes out to the Panthers as they kick it left side. I might have added an L. That's my bad. There's a shot. That one's no good. 2:45 to go. Into the corner it goes. There's Morton. Haven't heard much from her here in the second half. Scores down to 11. Driving to the baseline. We got a bump and a foul called. I did add an L. All right, thanks for the catch there, Courtney. I've been saying knee camp's her name wrong all day. I've added an L. The K looked like an L to me. There's a three on the way from Morton in the corner. Right on cue, just as we were talking about. We haven't heard much from her. Morton gets a three, and the lead is back up to 14. 41-27. Kicking it left side. Stevens, free throw line. Inside pass. Miller puts it up and in, and a foul. Lauren, she's got 12 points here tonight. That was a nice and one, and that is going to put the Tigers over the limit. That'll be on Aubrey Fuller, her second. Again, feel free to correct me if I ever mess up a person's name. Name's not my strong suit here tonight, or today. I guess it is tonight now that the sun's down. Free throw is good. Miller. We get another foul called? We did. That's a foul on Miller. Lauren Miller just picked up the foul. That is her first. Team's fourth. A lot of fouls piling up here in this third quarter. In trying to get the pass in bounds, And it will be Tiger basketball. .207 left. Poked out of bounds again by Miller. So now 2:05 left. 2:05 left. Byron trying to get it in. They do get it in a lot easier this time. Here's Bryn Green getting it to Malia Morton. Morton brings it across the timeline, kicks it left side. Fuller, cross-court pass. There's a three on the way for Green. That one's up and good. It's Bryn Green. Her first basket of the ball game. That was a big one. Got it back to a 14-point lead. Just a free throw on the scoreboard there. My apologies. Here's Stevens. Kara Stevens gets it left side. There is Amanda Stevens. Inside pass. Ooh, a lot of contact, no call. And that one thrown off the shoe of Central Southeastern, so that'll be Byron basketball. Minute and a half to go, third quarter. Inbounds pass goes to Bryn Green, fresh off that three just a moment ago. It's been one of the closer games that the Tigers have had to play so far this season. 44-30, nice double team there on Morton. That's poked and stolen away by Stevens. There it is, right side. They're going to shoot a three on the way. That one from the right wing, that's no good by Jennenbacher. And the rebound, out of bounds, off the hands of Byron. 1:08 to go, third quarter. Brown County and Morton about to do battle in our next game here tonight. So we'll have that one for you on TSSR. Losing the handle there is Peters, but she gets it in to Lauren Miller. Central Southeastern could use a basket and a stop. There's a nice Euro step all the way to the basket. Laying it up and in is Lexi Nealcamp. 44-32 the score. Back down to 12, into the corner, driving, kicks it, free throw line. There's a little floater, that's no good. And the rebound comes out, and a steal. And here goes Grow Herring, putting up the shot. That's out of bounds. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, I should say, by Central Southeastern. 40 seconds to go. 12-point lead. checking back in. Malia Morton will be back in for the Tigers. Lost connection there for a moment. We're back up. Lost connection there for a moment. We're back up and running there. That one tipped and stolen away. 20 seconds to go. Kicking it. Grow Herring drives the baseline, puts up the shot. That one no good, but a foul is called. Grow Herring hits the ground rather hard, but she gets up, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. That'll be the 5th foul. That'll be Kara Stevens' first foul. Both teams now officially in the bonus. Come on now. First free throw's up and good for Grow Herring. Her first basket in this third quarter. 45-32. Make it 2 for 2 from the line. And the scoreboard is being a little finicky with me here. 46-32. 10.9 seconds to go. Here comes Central Southeastern looking for a final shot. Kicks it to Miller, 5 to shoot. Tries to get it to Peters, 3 now. Up top, there's a free throw line jumper. Banks it in at the buzzer! It's good by Carly Peters. What a way to end the third quarter. The Panthers still in this one. They trail by 12. We're back after this. Start of the fourth quarter coming up on TSSR Game Time Live. Brought to you by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. Fourth quarter of action about to get underway here. We still got a pretty good ball game on our hands. The Panthers of Central Southeastern not going anywhere. They have been right into this one throughout. Biggest lead in this ball game has been an 18-point lead. Credit to the Panthers for scratching and clawing their way to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Byron's tried to pull away a couple of different times here. As the inbounds pass goes to Bielski's, as that one nearly poked away by Niekamp. As that one kicked right side, good move there. Here's Morton, a right-handed hook shot. That one no good. Good defense there for the Panthers. Bringing it across the timeline, that is Miller. Actually, that's Peters, excuse me. Niekamp, right side. Fakes the handoff to one, gets it right side to Stevens. Kara Stevens drives, picks up the dribble, kicks it back out. Good ball movement here by the Panthers. 15 to shoot, though. Stevens drives the baseline. Ooh, there's a nice pass to Miller. Gets out their defenders up. That one's no good. Offensive rebound. Miller missed it. Another up and under, no good. Oh, another offensive rebound. Stevens looking for help. Tries to get it to Miller. We got a tie-up. Oh, a timeout's called and granted by Central Southeastern. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 7:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. As Macy Grow Herring with 20 points here in this ball game. Malia Morton with 16. They've been the offensive juggernauts here in this one. 5 points for Aubrey Fuller, 3 points for Bryn Green, and 2 points for Lainey Marchini. Good day for Lauren Miller. She's got 13 points. Also a good day for Carly Peters, banking that shot in just before we went to break. As she's got 12, 5 points for Lexi Niekamp. Bailey Bachhold has 2, and 2 points for Amanda Stevens. 7:06 to go. The inbounds pass. Lauren Miller will try to get it in. Gets it in. Stevens. Out of Miller. 7 minutes to go. Looking for Stevens. Might have been a miscommunication there as Kara Stevens loses it out of bounds. 7:01 to go here in the fourth. as the inbounds pass is poked out of bounds off the hands of Central Southeastern. So we'll try it again. Got to credit the Panthers' full court pressure here. It's been kind of a problem a little bit over the last couple of minutes for the Tigers. We got a foul. That'll be a foul on the Panthers. Their first. Lexi Niekamp with her her second foul, I should say. First on the Panthers here in the fourth. And we got a whistle. Don't know if that was an inadvertent whistle or not. Halftime score, by the way, the Illinois-Tennessee game. Number 1, Tennessee, Illinois, 31-30. Tennessee with the lead. Oh, that one poked and stolen away by Carly Peters. All by herself, she'll lay that one up and in. Oh, that was nice by Peters. And we've got a single-digit deficit now. Actually, it's still 10 points, I should say. Top of the key, there's a three. That one no good. 46-36. There's a three again on the way. Halfway down and out. Battling for the rebound. Miller comes away with it. Puts up the shot. No good. Offensive rebound, Miller. Puts that one, banks it up and in. Lauren Miller, another basket. And now it's a single-digit deficit. 46-38 the score. One of the closer games that the Tigers have been in all season long so far. It's a battle here as that one laid up no good. It's been quite the run, a 6-0 burst here for the Panthers. 5:55 to go. Miller kicks it into the corner. It goes to Peters. Stevens, right side, gets it to Miller. Now to Stevens. Good ball movement here by the Panthers, 15 to shoot. Right side to Miller, 10 to shoot. Stevens, right side Peters, a right wing three on the way. That one too strong, and a rebound, a bump, and a foul is called on Byron. With 3 seconds on the shot clock, it's going to be a fresh shot clock here for the Panthers. That'll be another foul on Aubrey Fuller. That's her third. First on the Tigers here in the quarter. Marchini checks out. Didn't see who checked in for her. Stevens loses the handle on the inbounds pass. Battling for the basketball. Still on the floor. And we got a tie up. It'll be possession arrow going to Central Southeastern. So Panthers starting to get some breaks here, we're noticing. And the lead is down to 8. It was 18 at one point in the second quarter, actually in the third quarter. Battling all the way back. Here's Lauren Miller on the baseline. Nice pass. That one blocked for a moment by Malia Morton, and it's going to be a foul. Malia Morton just picked up her fourth. And that will be the second foul in this quarter. Going to the line, Kara Stevens. Scoreless here in this ball game. First free throw rattles around and goes in. Free throw is going to be very important if you're the Panthers trying to cut into this lead anymore. Kara Stevens, second free throw. That one off the back rim, no good. Rebound goes to Aubrey Fuller. Oh, and picking up the dribble is Byron. Byron's looked a little lost here over the last couple of minutes. Driving to the basket. That's a lot of contact, no call. Byron fans not a fan of that one. Here's Lauren Miller, under 5 minutes to go. Into the corner, pump fake. Thought about shooting it, nice cut to the basket. Miller missed the layup. Flings it up the floor. Here's Morton trying to run the fast break. She slows down, she's gonna shoot, that's a three, that's no good. Offensive rebound by Fuller, and they throw it back. Oh, nearly over and back. Bielskis gets it. Morton, open corner three. That's a big one there for the Tigers. Malia Morton makes it a 10-point game. Oh, they say that. Did they say that was a 2? Oh, no, I just have the wrong score. As that one inside, it's poked and stolen away. Still a 9-point game. My apologies. Math is hard. They counted that as a 2. It's 48-39. As that one, here comes the Panthers, nearly a travel. Here's Lauren Miller on the baseline, turn around, little shot up and good. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. That was beautiful by Lauren Miller, and it's 48-41. Kicks it back out. Fuller kicks it to Grow Herring. She's only scored 2 points here in the entire second half. Grow Herring, nice cut to the basket there by Morton. Kicks it back out, extra pass, 3 on the way. It's no good. And the rebound off the foot. Nice play by Grow Herring, throwing it off the foot of one of the Panthers. Threw it off of Kara Stevens' foot. And with 3:28 to go here in the fourth, we got a 7-point ball game. Man, if you would have told me that this game would be a 7-point game when it was an 18-point lead, it was 31-13 at one point. One mighty run here by the Panthers trying to get back into this one. Grow Herring shot no good. A lot of contact. Here's Lauren Miller all by herself. She'll lay that one up and in. Timeout on the floor. Lauren Miller just made it a 5-point game. How about the Panthers? The comeback. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as, boy, this thing's starting to tighten up a little bit. We've got a mighty run by the Panthers of Central Southeastern. They are on, dating back to this one being 31-13. They're on a 30-17 run. And the Tigers starting to tighten up here a little bit here. A timeout called by the Tigers. And that'll be, they're down to 2, I believe. They are down to 2. 3 timeouts left. Actually, 3 timeouts left for the Tigers. It's 2 for the Panthers. 3:12 to go, fourth quarter. A steal on the inbounds pass. Here's Carly Peters. Chance to make this a one-possession game for Central Southeastern as we approach the 3-minute mark. Right side, Miller gets it back to Niekamp. Nice ball movement. There's a 3 on the way for Peters, and that one's good! Carly Peters makes it a 2-point game. That one nearly stolen on the inbound, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. 48-46. Goodness gracious. As Byron looking to get it inbounds, Grow Herring's got it. She pushes, loses her footing. She might have been tripped on that one. And that's going to be a foul. Be a foul on Kara Stevens. That'll be her second, team second. 33-15. The run by Central Southeastern. And when you've got names like Lauren Miller and Carly Peters leading the way, that's certainly going to help. As the inbounds pass comes in, it goes to Carson Bielskis. 2:40 to go, right side. Aubrey Fuller, good ball movement here. Here's Malia Morton, 26 still on the shot clock. Kicks it into the corner, open shot, that's a 3 on the way! Oh, that's a big basket, and it's good by Bryn Green. And the Tigers back up by 5, 51-46. Green with 2 threes in this one. Across the court pass, there's a 3 on the way to Nancer. That's no good by Niekamp, and the rebound thrown out to Morton, one-on-one the other way. Oh, got her defender to jump, and that one's up and in. Malia Morton, 53-46. Tigers have the lead, and that one thrown out of bounds. 1:57 to go. Still a 7-point game. A little 5-0 burst out of that timeout for Byron. A little bit of life for the Tigers. 1:55 to go. Bringing it left side is Fuller, loses it. Oh, what a play coming in. Peters forcing the tie-up. And the possession arrow will keep it here with the Tigers. 1:49 to go, fourth quarter. 53-46. Trying to get it in. Morton's got it. Morton kicks it right side. Bielskis drives all the way. That one high off the glass. That one's no good. Fight for the rebound. Coming away with it is Niekamp. Kicks it right side. That one inside. There is a basket and a foul. Kara Stevens gets the bucket to go and one. See who the foul is on there. They give that one to Lainey Marchini. That's her second. And the basket is good. That makes it a 5-point game, 53-48. Stevens back to the line. She's 1 for 2 there from the line today. As the next free throw is up and good. Stevens with 4, and it's a 4-point game, 53-49. How about this ball game here at the Holiday Classic here in A-Town? That one, double team comes, nearly a triple team. It goes to Grow Herring, 1:15 to go. Good ball movement by Byron. Trying to play keep away, 15 on the shot clock. Can't play keep away for too long. That one thrown right side. Extra pass, that one, oh, nearly stolen away, but a foul is called. Foul called on Lauren Miller. That'll be a foul, her second. Team's third foul. 1:06 to go, fourth quarter. 53-49 the score. Grow Herring will inbound the basketball. As we're going to have a timeout, I believe. Byron wants to call a timeout and talk it over. 1:06 to go here in the fourth. 30-second timeout. We'll take 15. Back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Oops, Wyatt Reed on the call. I just realized I've had the bonus up for both sides this entire quarter. I'm an idiot. 53-49. We've got just over a minute to go. It'll be an inbounds pass by Macy Grow Herring for the Tigers. Trying to get it in. She does get it in, right side. Whistle. Foul called. Bryn Green bumped. And that'll be the fourth foul on the Panthers. One more will push them over the limit. And the inbounds pass goes to Grow Herring as we're approaching 1 minute to go here in this one. Byron looking to keep their undefeated season alive. We got a foul called on Carly Peters. That'll be her second. Team's fifth. That will put the Tigers in the bonus. Now going to the line is Macy Grow Herring. Very quiet here in the second half after putting up 18 in the first half. First free throw's up and good. That's a big free throw right there. If you look at it, though, for Central Southeastern, you're still, even after those two free throws, you're still within a two-possession ball game. Basket is good, 22 points in this one for Grow Herring, and the Tigers lead by 6. A bump and a foul called. That'll be the fourth foul. No harm, no foul there. Actually, there is a foul on Byron, but that'll be the fourth in this quarter. That'll be a foul on Macy Grow Herring, her second. 54 seconds to go here in the ball game. Inbounds pass to Niekamp, kicks it left side to Stevens. Central Southeastern's got to move here as it goes right side Niekamp. Extra pass into the corner, a three on the way for Peters. From the corner, that one's no good. And the rebound comes out to the Tigers. About a 6-second difference actually between shot and game clock. Trying a little full court pressure are the Panthers. Now they got a foul. Grow Herring kicks it into the corner, and a battle for the basketball. Lauren Miller, and a battle, still a battle. We've got a whistle and a timeout called. Boy, that killed a lot of time, which is what Byron wanted. Timeout called, 30-second timeout. Byron down to 1 timeout left here in this one. 22.8 seconds to go. Central Southeastern is over the limit, so the Tigers are in the bonus. Any extra fouls will be free throws for the Tigers. 22.8 seconds to go. If you're Central Southeastern, you're looking for a steal on this inbounds pass. Try to get a quick basket the other way. I feel like on that last possession, they didn't really need a 3. I mean, they got the open look. It was a good look by Carly Peters, but didn't really need the 3 on that one. You could have ran a pretty quick offensive possession. And instead, a missed basket. Now, Byron's got to get the ball inbounds, as that one inbounds to Grow Herring. 20 seconds to go. Looking to get the foul. They eventually do on Grow Herring. 18.4 seconds. She killed a few seconds off the clock there. Shot clock will officially be dead in this one. 55-49. Grow Herring back to the line. She's got 22, make it 23 points now in this one. And that's a big bucket there, as that will make it a 6-7-point game. Second free throw off the back rim, no good. Panthers got to move quickly if they want to try something, as it goes right side. Kicks it back out. Peters now to Miller. She'll shoot a 3, top of the key. That one, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound, in and out of the hands of Stevens. And Malia Morton will get it, and that'll end this one. And the Byron Tigers survive a scare. Good effort by the Panthers to make it a 2-point game, but Byron's undefeated season will continue as Byron wins this one 56-49, the final score. Macy Grow Herring, 23 points for the Tigers. Malia Morton, though, was just named the MVP of this game. She had 19 points. I mean, deservedly so. She had an excellent outing. 19 points for Malia Morton, 6 points for Bryn Green. A big 3 she had when it was a 2-point game. She had a 3 to make it a 5-point game. Big basket there for Bryn Green. 5-point game for Aubrey Fuller and 2 points for Lainey Marchini. That is the scoring for the Tigers as they move to 8-0 on the season. For Central Southeastern, they put up a good fight. Good effort by Lauren Miller. She had 19 points, 17 points for Carly Peters. She was also paramount in their comeback efforts. A 5-point game for Lexi Niekamp. 4-point game for Kara Stevens. 2 points for Amanda Stevens and Kaylee Bachhold with 2 points for the Panthers of Central Southeastern. What a ball game. I mean, this was a 31-13 ball game at one point in the third quarter. And you give Central Southeastern some credit. My goodness gracious, it was one heck of a run, as it was a 33-17 run for the Panthers. Over the course of about a quarter, they made it that 2-point ball game, and then Byron finishing the game on an 8-3 run, as that one will end it here. 56-49. The final score. Brown County will take on Morton in our next ball game. That'll be about 15 minutes from now is when they'll tip it off. We will go live in just a little bit. We'll go live in about 10 minutes. Going to take a break. Might actually hit the hospitality room, grab myself something to drink, maybe a little bite to eat here as well, as we are at the A-Town Holiday Classic. Brown County takes on Morton in just a little while. Once again, the final score, Byron stays undefeated, 56-49, the win over Central Southeastern. Heck of a comeback effort, comes up just a little short for the Panthers. Byron moves to 8-0 on the year. Thanks for joining us. We'll have the next broadcast. Just go to the homepage. You'll see the next link, as we'll have that one up again about 10 minutes from now. Thanks for watching. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.